You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Hey, welcome back everybody, One-Eyed Sniper here. We are playing Darkest Dungeon. Alright, in the last one I said we were going to go into the Weld, and yeah, I don't want to do the same place back to back, at least too often. We've done a few of that with the ruins. So I think I'm going to head to the Cove. I've only seen the Cove in an LP, like an early stage of it. I've never actually been there, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but most of our team isn't based on any kind of status effects. My plan is to mark with him. We got riposte here. And these guys both do extra damage to marked. I think it was the eldritch that are there. So he does more damage to eldritch. The only problem is her. She does 15% extra damage in the cove, but she is plus 20% stress in the cove. So there's that. But I'm going to see how that works. I think there's an item we can take to... I'm going to look at that. Yeah, so I think if we take the laudanum, that should work, I think. I don't know if that's gonna... I guess we'll try it out just to see, because I'm not sure if that'll buff her against stress, or buff anyone against stress, or if that's meant for, like curing the horror thing that, like, that crazy accuser, whatever he's called, can do. So I'll try it out, we'll see what happens. I'm not really sure what to expect there. We're gonna... the 9 will work. 'Cause I may use one on a curio. I'm gonna over shovel here. I'll take 12 food. A couple of keys. We got holy water already and bandages. I'm not sure who's bringing what. I guess Renald's probably bringing holy water. Bandages? I don't know. Maybe her. And probably going to overstock here, but I'm actually going to take basically one of everything just so I'll try some stuff out on some new curios, see what I can figure out. But it may be, I was thinking it may be best if instead of me trying items on curios, I do it without an item and see what negative impact it has, because I think maybe you could figure it out from that. Like in the last one, we dug up a grave and it almost blighted somebody. He resisted, but it almost blighted him. So my theory is that if I use the anti-venom, I don't know why I say venom. It's stupid. If I use the anti-venom, that would have stopped that. So I need to test that out. So we'll just have the holy water and the bandages. And I can maybe use a torch on something if I feel like it'll burn. Other than that, we'll just try stuff out. It's our first venture into the cove, so it shouldn't be extremely difficult. And Renald's a badass, so we've got that on our side. So let's do this. The fishfolk's scaled skin affords them increased resistance to bleeding attacks. So that means they should be vulnerable to blight and or stun, but we'll see.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
It's one thing, this game will definitely increase your vocabulary. I need to look up pelagic. I'm sure it has something to do with fish or maritime something. Anyways, we need to do 100% of the room battles. It's a pretty self-explanatory dungeon, so let's get in there. Oh yeah, let's see what this does to her. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep hitting I for inventory, but... Okay, I can't use it, so it's not it's not like a buff like I was thinking. At least not... Yeah, it must be to cure a disease of the mind kind of thing. Alright. What do we got here? Eerie coral. There's something odd about this coral. Well, coral to me can cut you, right? So, bandages. No, okay. Alright, let's do it. The coral is soothing to the mind. Okay. Sure, that's not what normally is going to happen, but... glad we found some soothing coral.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
That is a hell of a debuff there. Minus 20 dodge and minus 5 speed for 12 rounds. Well, that's pretty much just going to be this whole... It's not counting me walking, I don't think. So that's going to be the whole dungeon. She'll be acting last, which is good. Give him a chance to mark. Okay, guys.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Just minus 2 speed. Well, he'll still be ahead of her. But these guys need to open their eyes. Dead giant fish. A stuffed sea creature has washed ashore. Wonder what it ate. But this is going to go well. Got the fish. Yeah, Renaud, you can do it. A dangerous infection. The red plague. Nice. Minus 75% bleed resist, minus 10 max HP, minus 5 crit. So, medicinal herbs for fish corpse. I need to remember that. Alright, so fish and humans. Okay, so you're a stress fish. And you're a stress witch. Got it. Got it. There's a chance he could kill the fish. Slight chance. Let's do it. Okay. Dismas is going to duelist advance, activate his riposte, get the kill here.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, we should mark up. Who has more health? Stress Witch. Mark you. And you're going to sniper shot it. 7 to 15. As much of an increase I was hoping, but we'll see.
Annihilated.
I'll take it. Okay, he's got a good little buff going. What do we want to do? Pistol shot him, or I could try to bleed him a little bit. Let's get rid of this stress asshole. Yeah. Or at least do a little damage to him. Or a shit ton of damage. I'll take that. Good man, Dismas. Since he's all buffed up, let's stun him a little bit. Can. Okay. Yeah, you can Abyssal Artillery. Knock him out of here. And you... we could blind fire. I don't know if it has a chance of hitting the corpses. If not, then it's guaranteed to hit him. Let's see. Okay, well, it hit him. I don't know if it's guaranteed or not. Alright, let's open the vein. Or just kill him. Okay, good. We got some deeds. 25 gold. It's my favorite. 1 damage. 1 damage. He's going to take 2. Do I want to... I used the bandages anyways, so it doesn't matter what I want to do. And I did not read the title of it, which was dumb, because it could have been unlocked. Okay. So, what did we get here? Okay, take a little screenshot of this bad boy. Alright. More deeds, okay. Let's... Actually, I was just saying, let's have him eat some food, but he's okay. What are we working on here? 5 more rounds to go, 7 for you. Okay, sweet. I wonder if these are going to repeat since I'm not picking them up. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know how the game tracks it. Okay, we got a jellyfish. It's gonna stun us.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright, what is... So he's weak against blight. They're all kind of weak against blight. So blight works here. It's just... Well, these guys are decent against everything, I guess. So... Oh, I forgot to reset the party order. Alright, let's shoot her. Guess that's okay for now. Maybe we get the crit and kill him. Probably not, but he's got the only one with... Actually, we could stun him out of his action. Let's do that. 25% chance. Damn it. Okay, let's see if we can kill this lady. The lovely lady.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's duelist advance on him. Which probably wasn't the best move because I put Renaud in the back. That was dumb. Okay, why don't you inspire him? And go ahead and back up a little bit. We could take this thing out, probably.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Their formation is broken.
We need to heal him up a little bit. In hindsight, it might have been better to heal him instead of move him. I'm not sure the priority on like moving people around is. But we have a little extra food, so. Other than that, it's actually going pretty decent. Her debuff wore off. He's got a couple more rounds. Take that.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Eat up, guys. I was about to say, I feel like a trap's coming up just because there's no water here.
Lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Yeah, true that. Okay, you're about the worst thing I've ever seen. So, okay, I do know that these things can explode. I've seen that, and they do a shit ton of damage, so... By Mark, though, she can't hit him. She could knock him back one. So let's not mark. We kind of have... Shit. Well, actually, let's go ahead and mark this guy up. Yeah, he needs to go. Okay, duelist advance him. You know what? Let's actually bullet these guys. Well, if I knock him back, Renaud may not be able to hit him. That's probably not a good idea. Let's just go with our original plan. Renaud should be able to kill him. Unless he explodes right away. That would be horseshit. So. Okay, that hurt. Can you do a little protection, are you? But you have 6 health, zealous accusation. Alright, there's a... I kind of want to go for that. Get double damage. It should kill him. Unless it does the minimum, which is a possibility. Now I'm going to go smart here. He can't handle any major damage. Alright, grape shot will kill him, do a little damage to everybody. Okay, some monsters have high protection, which absorbs attack damage. Dots, blight and bleed, ignore protection, and are effective means to take down these highly... Yeah, well, we don't have anything for that. We got a little bit of bleeding. He does have high protection. Okay, so we need to... heal.
Momentary abatement.
Let's raise heal. I'll take it. He's gonna be a bitch. Stick down. Okay, let's knock his ass to the back because maybe he doesn't do as much from back there. Let's get rid of you. Shit, he's protecting him. Okay, I thought it was the other way around. But you need to get healed because you are taking 6 bleed damage. Hopefully this doesn't bleed you more. Nice. Okay, we can't open vein him because I moved him to the back. But we can whittle him down, I guess. So moving him to the back didn't really help me that much. And you can only inspire and fly. He can still do his stuff and... And now Renaud can't hit him. I was kind of thinking he would try to move back up, but... you know what? I didn't realize it's plus 15% damage to eldritch, so... Not quite, but we should get it right here.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, quest complete. Nice. So what do we got here? Debuff charm. Plus, I guess it doesn't matter for me equipping it now, but... plus 20% debuff resist, minus 2 dodge. What does this do? Fish idol. A strange presence is felt near the statue of worship. Holy water? Nice. Okay, that doesn't really help that much because we're leaving, but... Well, let's get the scouting chance here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna mess with these 2 curios. We got food to spare, so... So he's taking 6 damage. He's taking 2 more. Alright. Getting greedy. F you. How about that? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Glittering gold. Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
I'm not the only one that was getting greedy. Okay. We're out of here.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Alright, not a terrible haul there. So we got the... This is the other reason why I wanted to go here, is because we got a decent trinket for the occultist there. A little bit minus speed, but I like the 8 dodge. Oh, it's probably isn't going to be good. Okay, resolve level up. Gotcha. So Dismas here, hitting level 2. Oh, that's right, Renald's got a disease. Stress versus human. I think that sucks. We see humans everywhere. And healing skills while camping. Okay. Alright, I'll take that. I will definitely take that. And that could be troublesome. Alright.
Awash in blood and delusion, he bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
Okay, this is from the DLC. I didn't know we just got one though. That's cool. I thought there was a chance he would show up. We don't have one. We have space. So the flagellant. There are some who believe that only a litany of blood and suffering can cleanse sickness in the land. Here is one who will do his part.
There is power in the blood for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
Alright, so he's all about bleeding, essentially. So basically he's all about causing bleed and then taking like pain and suffering onto himself. So for like punish, does 4 points of bleed for 3 rounds. On any of the first 3, Rain of Sorrows will attack the back 2 and do 2 points of bleeding for 3 rounds. This one has... I don't see a damage modifier. I wonder if it does damage in addition to the bleeding. Or not. It must, because it has a crit spot. Okay. And then valid below 50% HP, exsanguinate. The melee attack does 5 points of bleeding for 3 rounds on one of the first 2. And on himself, he will heal for 34% max HP. And he loses 30% damage, 10 dodge, and 4 speed. And then reclaim, heal 1 point a round for 2 rounds on himself, and he'll bleed. Oh, he'll heal anyone else, sorry. Anyone for 1 point a round for 2 rounds, so for 2. And he's going to bleed for 3 points a round for 3 rounds. And then redeem, heal 33% of max HP on anyone, and then he'll heal himself for 34% max HP, lose 30 damage, lose dodge, lose speed. Endure, loses stress on anyone else, and then he'll add 5 stress to himself. And suffer, clear a marked target, transfer bleed, transfer blight, and then on himself he will mark target. So when it says transfer, he's going to clear marked, and he'll transfer bleed and blight onto himself. He'll mark a target, he'll mark himself, sorry, and he gives himself 30 protection and 4% death blow resist. So he's kind of, I haven't really used him that much, but basically these 2 skills you can kind of bring yourself to them. So like you could use reclaim, so you're healing someone else and then you're bleeding yourself to kind of get you down below, or you can use suffer, which again takes damage on yourself, the idea being that once you get below 50% you can do one of these other skills. So I have to look at unlocking some stuff to try to figure it out. I would definitely like to try to use some of these, especially this one. 5 points of bleeding for 3 rounds. That's 15 damage. So, but once you do that, he reduces all his damage, dodge, and speed. So that's kind of cool. Let's see what happened while we were gone. He's no longer has rabies. That's good. Okay, she's returned from her vision quest. He recovered 65 stress, 69 stress, and 65. Nice. Okay. So, Turnaboo? Sure. He needs to de-stress a little bit. Dismas has reached level 2, and I know he's an original. So I kind of don't want to rename him, but I'm going to. He's going to be Jack. That's for, you know what? Screw it. It's not just Jack. Jack Bauer. And We need to de-disease you, cure you. Increase the number of medical slots. Does it reduce the cost? Reduce disease treatment cost. Let's
Curious methodologies and apparatus
do that.
can calm even the most tormented soul.
Red plague, we definitely want to get rid of that. I place my trust in your gnarled, warty hands. Okay, you need to de-stress. Will only flagellate. That's expensive. And this fucking caretaker's in there. That guy, man, he's out to get me. That just increases stress recovery. That would... I don't know which one increases the slots. I mean, it's not an insane amount of stress, so he'll de-stress a little on his own, I guess. What else do we want to do? So Dismas, let's take you to the blacksmith. Or I'm gonna get your name right now that I changed it. Alright, so we need weaponsmithing level 1. I need deeds. Let's trade in some busts. And do I want to do that again? Do. And shit.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Alright, we'll level him up a little bit. And I wonder if I should... we don't have a lot of cash, so I think I'll wait on that. I like to try to stay 10,000 plus before going out on a mission. Other than that, we need to figure out where we're heading next. Obviously, to me, it only makes sense that maybe we go into the... What does that do? I think we should go to the Warrens. I haven't been there yet at all, I don't think. That will give us a Hellmaster. We don't have him yet. Oh, I need to... What am I doing? Being dumb's what I'm doing. Got another flagell. So we got a Secret Jester. We'll pick one of them to take. Yeah, we don't have any. So, who do we want to get rid of? I think I don't need more than one of these guys. He's already level 1, so we'll keep him. Gurney. Oh, well, hold on. Who do we have doubles of before I just start kicking out random people? I mean, that's a shitty one to have. I do like the Crusader. Do I want more than one though? I could say the same thing about the Plague Master. Plague Doctor. I feel like I'll take a Plague Doctor before I'll take you. Gotta go, my friend.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Okay, the Jester's another bleed-heavy character. And I just saw that they... Well, I guess it was a few days ago now, maybe even a week. They nerfed him a little bit. He comes with balanced and slow draw. I don't like... Well, I mean, it's just the first round, so it's not... That's with food and melee damage. Okay, let's... We'll go with him with his slow draw. We can remove it. So as far as his skill, he's got a Dirk Stab, which buffs himself for Finale. I don't know if that might have been something they added. So what they nerfed was Finale. Basically, it did a shit ton extra damage. So you could start him out in the front row, kill someone almost immediately or immediately, and then he'll just move to the back. And I think the way they designed it, they wanted you to have to move yourself up. They plan to use it, move yourself up, not just use it every turn. So now you're going to get a debuff of minus 25 dodge. I guess it's just for that one fight, though. I mean, you could still start him out there, but I guess he'll just take more hits. Well, I mean, I don't know. But with Dirk Stab moving forward, you're buffing Finale, and I don't know if that would stack or not. I don't know how long that buff would last. Since it doesn't say how many rounds, I kind of assume that means it's only the one round. I could be wrong. Anyway, so he's got Harvest he can use from the middle 2 spots, and he can attack both middle 2 spots. He does minus 50% damage and does 2 points of bleeding for 3 rounds of the 2 middle guys. We talked about Finale, and they can attack any of the first 3. Solo, again, I think this was added too for the self buff on dodge. This one, okay, you move forward 3. There's no damage. Huh, I think this used to get rid of stress. So now it just loses accuracy on the entire other team. Oh, I'm thinking of that probably. Okay, and he adds 5 speed to himself, moves him up 3 spots, and buffs Finale by 50%. So you could use that, move yourself to the front, and then you get higher speed. So theoretically, you should be able, hopefully, act first, do Finale, and then you knock your ass back to the back. That's kind of cool. Slice Off, just a melee attack, does damage on either the first or the second, third guy. Battle Ballad has to be used from the back and buffs. Yeah, I guess I can. I'm not. You know, I might have been reading some of these wrong. I don't know if that 2 dots in the back mean it can only target the 2 guys in the back, or if that means. I'm guessing it means you can buff anyone in your... So I think I've been saying that wrong this whole time, so I apologize about that. But on your target, it adds 3 speed, plus 5 accuracy, 2 crit, and buffs Finale as well. And it's Inspiring Tune. So everything buffs Finale, everything. Inspiring Tune loses 10 stress on yourself. No, you just lose 10 stress on the target. The target gets a buff of minus 10% stress taken, and you buff Finale. I probably fucked that all up, so sorry if I was more confusing than anything else. I haven't really used him that much, so I'll have to learn. Anyways, we're going to take him. I'm not going to be able to say his name right.
You will be laughing still at the end.
And how's our Arbalist doing? Got a lot of problems. Probably get rid of some of those. Stress faster, huh? Okay, so let's see if we can't... I like the Arbalist. I'll probably take her quite a bit. So let's see if we can get rid of some of her bad habits. Where's my girl at? There she is. Okay, I don't care about known cheat that much. That one... I was going to be more expensive to get rid of. We could just not take her to the cove. Curious can be fairly annoying. Just a positive 10%. Okay. But do I want to... Wow, when they get locked in, that is serious moolah, isn't it? Is it annoying enough to spend the money on? I mean, when I have a bunch of other characters. I mean, that one's shitty. That's fine. Look to her. I mean, that one's not a good one either, and I take him out a lot. Oh, but he's getting treated for disease, so never mind him. Guilty conscience. I don't know how many times I'm going to use you. I could get rid of slow draw, but I don't know about you either. Oh, I need to de-stress you. Let's do that. Stress eater, witness. I'm not going to spend anything on you. I like your positive quirks. You're all over the place there. It's good. Well, I didn't really make a decision there. I don't know how bad Satanophobia is. Maybe I want to lock one in. I mean, Manslayer seems like it'd be pretty good. It's just accuracy and crit. He's gonna start losing them now. Who's got the one that can turn any hit into a miss? That one I should lock in. I don't have to do it right now, but I might forget later. Or any miss into a hit. God, I'm unable to speak. Faded. Yeah, let's lock that one in. I can't make a decision on anything else. Okay, we're not doing that because it's too expensive. Alright, let's just plan for our next adventure then. Okay, we can go here because we haven't been there yet. We'll get some deeds. Of course, now I need crests, but what are you going to do? You know, or we could go... I'd like to do a medium quest. So we're actually going to go back into the ruins. Yeah, just because I want to do a medium one. And if I'm looking for money, I could bring out our shitty antiquarian. What do you have? I want you to have nervous stab so you can do something. Maybe nervous stab and festering vapors. We'll keep that one. And these two, yeah. Nope. Nope. Okay. I mean, +3 dodge might be handier than that. Be honest with you. You're restless, huh? Well, you're not about to be. Who else we want to jump out there? Man-at-Arms? Could throw in a Man-at-Arms. Or maybe we take out our leper. Where are you at, buddy? Ruins, there you go. Less stress. I think your skills are probably where I want them. I need to make sure someone has something that stops us from getting ambushed, I think. We'll have to look at that. Well, pep talk. does it only on herself. It's cool. Cool for her. We can't bleed in the ruins. There's no point in taking them, but we can hit them up with some blight. And they'll get some scouting chances. I have the same... Oh, okay. I think I want Noxious Blast. Do I do instead of Incision? Spending a lot of money here. I'm gonna have to take more food also. Well, just less curio stuff, I guess. There we go. Do I need anything that cures bleed and blight? I don't think so. Well, can't hurt. I don't think if anything blights us there. I don't think it does. They can bleed us though. Those guys with the claws. Alright, and we need a healer who's gonna have to sit. I think we have to leave you out then. Because we need to take her. I mean, I could give her a judgment and go with Mace Bash. I've never really used him as a attacker. Could try that out. Does extra damage against Unholy. Interesting choice. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, so since you're going to be up close and personal, how about we add that in? Plague Doctor, you can use this. So, do I have a stun? I do have a stun on you, I think. I do, okay. So if we use that, you can stun. I don't think they stun a lot. I think I'll leave the rest off. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, yeah, I think this will do it. It's an interesting mix for me, and going on a medium dungeon with the Antiquarian might be a mistake. I'll find out. Does anyone have anything that stops ambushes? I don't think we do. Chant, one companion, religious stuff. Yeah, I think that one we're gonna want. I've never been ambushed, but probably not something I want to happen. Sure it messes with us. Here's a little more money. Crap, I need to go where? Here. Can't unlock it. Well, shit. You may not be going with us after all there. That one does. Well, maybe we take out a new Seeker. I don't really want to mess with your skills, so we'll just be using some Smite. Yeah, I don't really want to purchase anything else. About it for front linemen right now. Alright, I think we'll be alright. Okay, Parth and I, we're going to test you out. I didn't give you a trinket, okay. And there's no trinket I want to give you either. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Sorry it took me so long to figure all that out. Alright, hopefully this goes well. Hopefully we get a shit ton of cash, because we need it. And it'll be our first medium dungeon. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I have a choice where you watch your Darkest Dungeon Let's Plays. And I thank you for choosing One-Eyed Sniper. Peace out, everyone.